Yeah, we back. Hey, Joe, what you sporting over there, man? What you got rocking over there?
You see it.
You
see it.
Yeah,
you see it.
All piston pools, man.
A
new.
Made famous by a certain coach on the defensive staff. Man, he said it. So we producing it, man. All pits, no poodles, man. We got
you heard podcast.com.
Boy, we got some gear coming. We got some gear.
Wait till next week.
Ooh.
What's coming next week? What up, Poke? How you doing, family?
Fire. All right, brothers.
Oh, that one, the one's coming next week. The one with the
no.
Hey.
No.
Not
that one.
Don't tell nobody.
That's after that.
Okay, all right.
Don't tell nobody.
That's coming. That's coming, though. That's coming.
Hey, quick shout out to the Canes hockey team, man. Won their conference championship today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hanging up another banner, man. Shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Baseball always put up like 22 months of that.
Put up a hurting against Long Island University.
Yeah, LIU.
Big week coming up for
38 runs in 2 games, right? 38 runs in 2 games or something crazy.
Was ridiculous. Today had 8 bombs, 2 grand slams. So they're showing out today.
Oh,
offense went off the charts. Big week.
What's the name of the freshman?
Cuvée. Dude is a absolute monster. Unreal.
As you know, Poke's our baseball coach on the on the pod, so he's gonna keep us up to date with everything going on with baseball. Let us know what's going on. See, we follow the highlights and everything like that, but Poke keeps it fresh. We got Rasta in the building.
You know what I mean?
Hey, what up, Rasta in the building, man? Yo, shout out to Rasta, man. Saying his daughter won a championship for her school. We're gonna say it like that. Won a championship for her school. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Raising funds out there, man. Proud to donate, man. That's family right there. Cuvée a top 5 pick in 2026. We're gonna see. Yeah, you never thought we talked baseball. We're talking baseball.
He was drafted 17th round by Pittsburgh out of high school, and he turned it down to come play at Miami.
That's dope.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
Stock and all that. Yeah.
Hey, Paul, do they still have the kid last year that was one of their big hitters? They call him Hollywood or something like that.
Yeah, Blake Sear. Yeah, he's still there. He was a freshman last year, so he's coming into his sophomore year.
Yeah, Poke's gonna be handled in the baseball show. That's coming. That's coming. Pokes are we don't fake it out here, man. Poke follows baseball better than anybody I know, and he's a baseball coach. And he played baseball, so you know what I'm saying. We keep it a buck all the way,
at a high level. He played baseball
at a high level.
Ooh,
you know
way back
in the day. Hey guys, yeah, my mama in the building. Hey, Mama Duke's in the building in the intro.
Hey, there she is. There's Mama.
Hey, Mama. All right, let's get this intro. We'll be back. My mom's probably gonna be dancing during this intro if we keep it in the buck.
For real.
Welcome to the You Heard podcast with your hosts, Ben, Joe, and CP. We're here to cover everything related to Miami Hurricanes football, from hot topics to pre- and post-game analysis.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it.
No, let's talk about that right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying,
what did you say? What are we talking about, son?
Get into it.
I feel keeping it a buck.
You heard?
That trumpet gets me every time, man. Trumpet gets me every time. But yeah, man, Poke gonna be cooking up some special for y'all, man. On what I'm saying, for baseball. If we want to co-host it with Rasta, you know what I'm saying. So whatever, it's your world, Poke. Whatever you want to do with that, man. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. There's no way we can start the show. We're gonna get into our spring depth chart. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna keep the top 5 series going. You know what I'm saying. Going into, but off the top, Joey brought it up in the pre-show. Joey, what happened with Cam Newton right before we came on live, son? Talk to him.
I just saw a video of Cam yoking up one person getting jumped by a couple more. You know what I mean? Taking the dude over to the fence.
Yep.
Oaking him up, unfazed. He ain't even lose his hat or nothing.
Nope. Stayed on.
I mean? Yeah, stayed up, stayed on his feet. You know, them 7-on-7 circuits get bananas. Bananas. It's crazy that it gets to that. Because you know Cam talk a lot of shit.
Yes. Cam is relentless. Yeah.
And then you in
and the new kids on the block too.
I think it was in Atlanta. So you know what I mean? It's a little
that's home.
Little hood.
Yeah,
it's home for him, but it's still, you know, how I get, you know, so at least it was all fist and no weapons. As far
Rasta,
as
yeah.
I know Cam.
I'm not putting
Cam is a weapon, fam.
Cam a big dude.
Cam is a weapon.
A top level athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want that smoke? It boggles my mind. Like, people really think they could do that. There's levels to this game. So, like, you don't just walk up on the number 1 pick and carried Auburn to a national championship and think he just lost his ability because that one time he didn't go for the fumble, which is one of the comments that I read. That's not what
they say, and that's why they think he's sweet.
That's why they ran up.
Oh yeah. That's what it was. Another top level athlete, you know what I'm saying, going for the ball. You just a guy, bro. Like, what's going on?
It looked like he was trying to break up a fight too at the beginning of it.
Did it? Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, it looked like he was holding 2 people. I don't know, but
or he was pushing 2 people. Like, hey, y'all sure y'all want to do this?
It looked they probably ruffled some feathers because they're newer on the scene and they hit the scene hard and been winning tournaments that probably some of these other teams are used to placing in or winning. So there's a little bit of that, and then there's probably a little bit of that's Cam Newton. Let me see if I could pry him because you know how people are with celebrities or athletes nowadays. They think you won't, or you know what I'm saying. That they think they could try somebody. I don't know why you try to do that 6'6", 260. I don't know.
They're gonna come back and sue now. They're gonna try to get money from them now.
Bless homeboy's heart who ran in late and thought sneaking Cam Newton was in his best interest. Yeah. That boy got goddamn Karate Kid flipped, thrown out of frame. He was out of frame. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know that can't be a good example to set for the kids, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's kids at these 7-on-7 tournaments. It's not just the 17, 18Us. You got 15U, 14U, 10U, 8U out there. You know what I'm saying? These are
whole families, man. And
you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a bad look for 7-on-7, who always for some reason gets a bad look anyway. So it's just a bad look.
It's really a continuation of what's been going on with like organized sports. We've
been fighting all together. Yeah,
they've been fighting all the time, man. Parents coming onto the field. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff has been happening. Now it's going to take a bigger forum because of Cam Newton. But a couple years ago, wasn't there that cornerback's brother that got into a fight? You know what I'm saying? Somebody forget who it was. It was a fight.
Somebody got shot.
Somebody died. Like the other coach got shot in the stomach and died
above the rim stone.
Yeah, fam. Like, it was on the football field. Yeah, somebody got killed. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That gets reckless out there. It's just a continuation. See, he looks like he's in his back cave.
I'm in the garage. Look, I had a snafu today. Garage door broke, so I've been in here trying to do my Bob the Builder. So I'm still I'm still literally in the same garage that I have been trying to.
Jay Singh says, "Boys almost caught them hands like E Honda." Yeah, I would not. That's a good shot.
Poke, I had a coach swing a bat at me when I was umpiring at one point.
That's great. Poke, I
was sweeping the plate. I was cleaning the plate. I didn't even see it. If he had good aim, he'd have knocked me out without me knowing because I was bent over cleaning the plate.
That's crazy. Some messed up stuff.
Yeah, he swung and missed, and then my partner ran and pushed him. When I saw, all I saw was him being pushed, and I was like, "What happened?" and I saw my dad running down. Somebody had to tell me what happened because I was like, "What? What's going on over there?"
Wow.
And my dad zipped past me, and my brother finally came. He was like, "You good?" And I was like, I think." He was like, "That dude tried to swing that bat at you." I was like,
old baseball.
"What?"
Everybody got to go home after that.
We used to umpire select baseball. We used to do the AAA World Series. So you get teams from all around the country. You know,
hey, y'all see in the comments that I'm not gonna post? Y'all see in the comments that I'm not gonna post? Y'all seeing those?
I'm mobile, so I can't see any of the fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll tell you after. All right, Poke, as you being one of our actual coach on this pod, right? How are you gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you see some craziness with you playing sports and stuff like that. How are you gonna handle it when somebody runs up on you? Because somebody's gonna try it. If they try to run up on Cam, they're gonna think so crazy.
They're gonna think twice real quick. You might walk over, but you'll be limping back.
Yeah. Hope you got the thing on you when you're coaching out there. You got the strap on you when you're coaching out there.
Nah, it stays in the truck, man. I don't
work out for fun.
Have you seen? You've met Poke. He don't need the hammer. He's good.
Yeah, I mean, you got.
Hey, people who still lift weights and stay in shape for no real reason are not to be fucked with. All right, because these are the people that they like. Well, if I could use this on somebody, I would love to. And you that unfortunate person that's like, I'm gonna try him, and he gonna come around and hit you with a Incredible Hulk slap. First of all, Hulk looked like he got strong hands. He looked like he got them sandpaper grit hands. He grew up playing baseball with pine tar, and don't mess with Hulk. No. Mess with the assistant. He grew up in the age of baseball where, you know what I'm saying, it was real out there. Hulk cleared the bases for something that had nothing to do with him back in the day. Don't mess with him.
When they didn't have gloves. You know what I'm saying? They just
Give me some dirt, rub it on my hand.
Look at those! Look how big his hands are, fam.
It's crazy.
Yo, a big face you into another dimension.
Right.
Shout out to the guys who thought they were crazy enough to run up on Cam Newton and they found out. It's just dumb, man. It's not fam. It's a game, bro. Like, it's no life or death out there. Just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Watch some competition and go home. But
ain't that
there's a lot of politics and messiness out there, man. But yeah, we just have to cover that because that was too crazy. I'm a Cam Newton fan, son. So I like his takes on a lot of things. So I'll rock with him. He's cool. He's good people.
You know what would be funny? I know this is not a situation to laugh at, but if C1N actually beat them and then they lost twice to C1N, that kind of stuff is just hilarious to me. Like, I just think it's hilarious. You lost twice.
They're gonna lose. Poke out the calluses of a grapefruit. That's accurate. I
gotta take a razor and shave them off every once in a while.
Meanwhile, I got hands like a 5-year-old. my receiver coach used to say that. He used to be like, "Son, you got hands like a woman."
That's cold blooded.
Yeah. Bro, because one day he asked me, he was like, "What would you do if you didn't have your gloves?" And I was like, "I don't wear them for the sticky because I didn't really care if gloves had sticky." I made a mistake out and said this out loud to a Texas high school football coach. I was like, I wear them because the ball hurts my hands. He was like, all right, bro. He stopped the whole meeting. He was like, no, Carmona over here just told me. That's when he was like, yeah. He's like, he got hands like a 5-year-old girl. Hey, but I got stickies though. To this day, I got the stickies.
Joe Hayden, what a shout!
Joe
Hayden.
I do. I got small hands.
The small hands. All right, man. Look, we gotta get into these depth charts, man. All right, look, we gotta do this out of respect for the position.
I wasn't laughing at this. I promise.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk our top fives. We're doing skill positions today. Our tight ends, spring tight end depth chart. Who we think our top 5 are. Since Joe's shaking his head, I'm gonna start with you and put you on the spot.
Should we just all say them together at the same time and get it done
in unison?
I don't have 5 because I'm not putting freshmen. 5. I'm not putting freshmen in my depth chart.
Oh, so you
already said that last week.
Okay,
so
all right.
I'm not putting freshmen in my depth chart because I don't know.
What up, IMAX? What up, Chi-Town? Ross says you got toddler hands. Son, your whole hands fits in the camera. That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane.
I don't know these.
Never dropped the pass in high school,
so you're not in my top 5 yet, man. I'm sorry.
All right, so we know the top 5. Then we can just run down the list. Everybody who's not Elijah Lofton.
Top 3.
Everybody who's not Elijah Lofton. Moving on. All right, your list is done.
No, there should be 4. There should be 4.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
so
there's 6 tight ends on the roster.
Okay.
I'm seeing 5.
I'm only seeing
there's
5.
6
with Elijah Lofton.
Without.
I got 4.
There's 4.
No, you're right. There's 4.
Okay.
Good.
All right, just making sure.
Numbers are hard.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like them. Fuck them.
All right, so again, we're going from 4 to 1, and these are going into the spring, people. This is not for the season. After the spring, we're gonna have a whole new top 5 at each position. CB said, "Fuck it, I'm out."
CB said, "I don't want to be part of this. It was negative."
All right, at number 4, Jackson Carter. At number 4, I mean, I just don't know what he can do. I haven't seen it. Just don't know what's going on. So Jackson Carter at 4. We'll make this quick. Riley Williams at 3. Saw him in limited action last year. He was a freshman, so I'm not going to be harsh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was a freshman. I saw some drops.
Yep.
But he did an admirable job blocking. You know what I mean? So at number 2, Elijah Arroyo. If he's healthy, if he's healthy, man, that's my number 1 all day if he's healthy. But, we got to see him healthy. We don't know what's going on, but I do know when he's healthy, he's the best tight end in the room, all around tight end. But we just don't know. Going in the spring, number 1, Cam McCormick, because he got the most playing time. He blocked his ass off. He made a couple of key catches, had a couple of drops as well, but he made a couple key catches as well. Most experience out there. You know what I mean? So Cam McCormick, number 1 for me.
All right, Poke, what you got?
All right. I got Carver at 5 just because we don't know what he can do. I got Lofton at 4. I mean, we've all seen his film and what he can do on the field. It's just, being a freshman, you're just still quite uncertain how it's going to translate to the college level. So I got him at 4. I actually have Cam at 3. And the only reason I got him at 3 is coming back for, his 27th year in college football or something like that. Yep. But I see him moving more into like that mentor, like Rasta pointed out. He made a good point, that grad assistant role. So I don't think he's going to see the field just because of the experience he brings to the position and the type of blocker he is. We saw that plenty last year. But I got him at 3, and I think he's going to be a huge, huge mentor for – I mean, the tight end room is pretty young if we look at it. So I think he's going to kind of like fill in when he needs to be in there and take care of stuff, just because that's when the youth is going to, play a factor. I got Riley at 2. I've liked him since he came in as a freshman. Got really high expectations for him. And then, of course, I got Arroyo at 1. Hopefully this is the year he stays healthy, because when he's healthy, he's going to dominate the position. And I think having a healthy Arroyo, I think we're going to see a huge uptick in the tight end usage this coming season.
Hopefully, boy.
Hopefully. Yep. Right.
CB. You're muted, son.
I don't have Joe's rule, so I'm going with 5.
Yeah. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
I'll start at the tippy top. I'll start at 1. I'm gonna go Riley P1, and the reason I'll go Riley is because we still don't know if Arroyo is 100%. We hope he is, but I feel like with those setbacks, with what Riley was able to accomplish getting on the field, showing that he can get it done blocking, getting it done in the trenches. I think that may give him a chance to, if not be on equal footing with Arroyo going into the spring, just slightly behind where I feel like Riley could could own that spot. I think sometimes it's unfortunate, but injuries can affect you on the depth chart. Even when it just comes to trust, I feel like it could affect you. So I'm gonna go Riley 1, Arroyo 2. I'll go Jackson Carver 3, McCormick 4, and fifth. The reason I do want to put Lofton in is because I do feel like Lofton's going to see the field some. I don't know if we're going to see him get involved in the passing game as much. Like I don't know if he's going to have 25, 30 catches, but I do think we'll see him as an H-back. I do think we'll see him in a lot of jumbo sets. So I could easily see Lofton getting on the field. So that's why I wanted to mention him. You
had Carver 3, Cam 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I feel like eventually there has to be that transition from Cam, and Carver to me slides into that Cam McCormick role really well. Big body. He's a huge dude, former lacrosse player, arms as long as you could possibly want them. I just think he's the guy that probably fills into that Cam role. I would imagine towards the end of the season, you're not going to see 84 on the field much. You're gonna see more of Riley, Carver, and Lofton, or at least that's how it should be.
Okay. All right. So for spring, my list, I got Cam. Just like popped out. I got Cam at 5. I dropped them all the way. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Just like have him to mentor the young guys, kind of show them. You know what I mean? Like this is not a disrespectful thing to him, but the other guys are there. They're a little bit more talented, have a bigger future. I got Carver at 4. Elijah Lofton at 3. Elijah Arroyo at 2. And I got Riley Williams. Same thing. Same reason CB said. You just don't know if he's going to be healthy. You don't know what the setbacks are. Like it seems like knees are taking a longer time to heal. Those like maybe the injuries or the setbacks or the mentality of the comfort level isn't there. So yeah, I got Elijah at 2 and Riley at 1. So that's our. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. That's basically the entire tight end room though. Like there is.
That is the entire.
That's all there is.
That's it. There's nobody else. So y'all good? We good? Yep. Let's go to this before we get into like the serious debates now. You know what I'm saying? Because this wide receiver room is about to be a conversation. Let's get into this Canes Where ad and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Canes Where.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
All right. So we know the wide receiver room is a lot deeper. It's more of a debate depending on who you like, who you don't like. So this is how we're going to do it. If our top 5s are different, right? Like if I have the top 5 overall, doesn't matter. We're not ranking. They're going to be different. But our top 5 is if we have a different list, because only 5 make the graphic at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? So if any 5s are different, we just move one in over another. Has to be a minor debate on that shit, but there's no ranking, right? It's who we want to see, who we're going to see in spring. So just want to clarify that because this is really the first place besides offensive line that has like the depth that we're going to put it to that level. All right, so we're going to start on the way back, right? So we're going to start with CB. You went last before I did. So CB, what's your 5? What's your 5 for wide receivers? Yeah.
All right.
Wait, hold up, CB. Wait till you come on the show roster. It's gonna be real respectful. I'm gonna ask you. We're gonna talk about it because the graphics got to go up. This is how we're doing it. Unless we have a guest on the show from the you know what I'm saying from the team, it's always gonna be a graphic of us because we the ones talking. That's just how we're gonna do it from now on. We're stupid, silly as we want, bro, because we like to just have a good time. All right, man. What you got? What's your 5?
All right, let's start at the top. X number 1, right? X is P1. X is our best receiver, our most reliable receiver. I'm going to go in the second slot. Woo, boy. I'm going to go Isaiah Horton. Okay. I feel like Isaiah Horton made the most out of every opportunity he had last year. He was a big play guy. He seems like earlier on in the year when TBD was in a rut or when the offense was in a little bit of a rut, they go to Horton. So I feel like with an expanded role, he could level up and be someone that could really contribute in this offense this year. At the third spot is the guy that I think. Oh, sorry, I forgot somebody. Hold on, let me start that again.
This
Let me start that again.
This gonna be some time.
At the number one spot, I got Jacoby George. I think Jacoby George is the best receiver on the roster, the best all-around receiver. At the number 2 spot, I got Xavier Restrepo. 3, Isaiah Horton. 4, Shamar Kirk. 5, Ray Joseph.
Who'd you have at 3? I'm writing these down.
Horton.
Zay?
3, Isaiah Horton.
Okay, you had Zay there. Okay.
4, Shamar Kirk.
Freshman in there, brother.
I wanted to put JoJo in there. I really did. However, I'm gonna be upset if we don't see Shamar Kirk and Ray. I'm gonna just keep it up 100. Shamar Kirk looks like he has transformed his body, and we already knew coming in that he's a complete receiver on the outside. Also, has got some kick return skills that we saw when he was at the JC. I think Ray, we just kept getting teased all year last year with Ray's going to get more involved. Ray's going to get more involved. I feel like it's got to be time this year. If I could put somebody at a close 6, I'd put JoJo. But for me, that's my top 5 going into the spring right now. JoJo ain't taking a snap yet, so I'm gonna say, yeah.
Okay. All right. Poke, what you got?
All right, for me, I got one. For me is going to be X, Mr. Reliable. Did his thing last year, and I think he's going to be counted on a lot again this year. 2, I got Jacoby. I really think he's going to take even more of a jump than he did this past season. We saw how electric he can be and the plays he can make. So I think he makes that. I think he could eventually be our top guy, but I think going into spring it's going to be X right now. At 3, I got Horton. I just like what he brought to the table whenever he was in games. He, like CB said, he provided some spark in some of those games and, got the offense clicking. 4, I got Shimmy. For the same reason CB pointed out, the dude's put in the work, transformed himself. I think he actually, gets on the field and shows what he can do. I went back and forth with 5. It was tough for me, but overall, I think I just can't deny the amount of talent that JoJo has. So I'm going to go with him at 5. It was either him or Ray. I don't know. I don't know. I really like JoJo coming in. He's on another level, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Ray's right there, but he's like a little bit of a different skill set. I see him more of, he's going to play a huge part in the return game.
Yeah.
For this coming season for sure. So for going into spring, I think JoJo's going to, I think I got JoJo at 5.
Okay. Real quick before we go to Joe's top 5, Hoodie Davis says X, JG, JoJo, Ray, and Robbie. Receiver Robbie out there. All right. I respect that list. Joey, what you got?
Yeah, this is probably the group where I wanted to put a freshman in. You know what I mean? But no. I don't know you, fam. I don't know you yet. You know what I mean?
You need more people.
Son. We don't believe you yet, son.
Joe said he need more cowbell.
You know what's part of it is because last spring, before the spring game, we heard how people are getting busy. There was people talking about who's getting busy. Everybody look like this. Somebody look like that. And then during the season, we ain't see none of that shit. You know what I mean? So I don't care what you're talking about.
Y'all remember that picture that I forgot who posted it. It was like Ray working on the juggling machine and slides. It's like we haven't seen this mentality in such a long time. And then
y'all remember the report at some point that Kirk was working with the ones for like a couple weeks too.
Yeah.
You remember that? Y'all remember that?
So it seems to me that either the coach doesn't want young guys playing at certain positions, you know what I mean? Or when it came to the season, it just wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Maybe it was different.
Right.
I don't. But all right. So at 5, I have Shimmy Shamar Kirk. I just want to. I mean, I want to see it, man. Like I really, you can't deny his talent. Looking at his film, man, you can't really deny it. Yes, it's JUCO level, but physical skills, you can't deny it. At 4, what
you going? Where you going with this?
Just put the freshman in there.
Ray
you
Ray.
Want to.
Ray at 4, man. I'm going back and forth between Robbie and Ray, man, because Robbie's a problem, man. Like people ain't. Robbie's a problem, man. And of course we didn't see him, man, but
he looked good in his llimited reps when we did get to see him a little bit.
Yeah,
that's good size, man. Like, he like everything people talking about, like Chance, like, oh, he's got the good. That's receiver Robbie last year, like similar size and skill set, yo. Like this, he's already there, and you can see. But yeah, I'm with you.
But we saw, I saw Ray. We saw Ray more. We saw Ray in the spring game. Have a great spring game.
What up, Greg? What up, Greg?
What up, brother? Number 3, Isaiah Horton. The top 3 is the 3 who played, man. You know what I mean? Isaiah Horton.
All right, Dawson.
Got busy when he came on, and he showed us some things. Number 2 is Jacoby George for me. To me, he's the most physically talented, but I just don't think he's the best receiver yet. You know what I mean? He's the most physically talented, but I don't think he's just the best receiver. And X, I think, is just the best receiver. You know what I mean? All around, feel for the game, being what it takes to be a receiver, I think he's the best at that. So, X.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, so my top 3 is the same. I think we all kind of, we all just said the same order. Those top 3. Yeah. X, JG, I put JG 3. I put XR7, JG 3, and Zay Horton. And then I put Shimmy at 4. And then I went back and forth with receiver Robbie and Ray. I did. I debated it. It's and man, I'm gonna go receiver Robbie. I think just by like again going into spring. We'll do this again after spring. The post spring thing, and then the pre-fall and all that shit. So I went Robbie just because I think he's dedicated his body as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the work. He's posting it out there like. And he did a lot of shit like with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't posting anything. He was just putting in the work. Not to say that Ray wasn't. Ray Ray's right there with me. You know what I'm saying? It's them too, but I just think receiver Robbie needs to be on the top 5 list for sure. And I think he's gonna bring some shit to the table that we hadn't seen. There's a physicality that he has. His brother is a physical beast on the linebacker side. And I think receiver Robbie's the same thing on the receiver side. He's going to hit you. You're not going to tackle him. He might seek you out, but like, yo, all right, you got like some water boy type shit, like pitch you the ball just to hit your ass. But yeah, I think that's the kind of mentality he brings, and I don't know if there's another guy on that side that has that kind of mentality. And I'm not saying that's not saying that there's a weakness there or anything. I just think he brings a physicality that the other guys don't have. Shimmy brings elusiveness. Ray brings elusiveness. X brings 100% accountability and work. JG is route runner. Zay brings that spark. See how they all bring different things, and that's why you need rotation. Please listen, Shannon Dawson, Dennis Smith, anybody, please rotate. I don't ask for a lot. You do whatever you want to. Please rotate your guys, fam. Rotate them. It's okay. A couple snaps.
I asked for a lot, but I want this too.
Let me tell you something real quick. Man.
You do.
Y'all know how unconcerned I am with a lot of things. Like I really don't give a fuck about shit, for real. Like
that is
that is facts.
This offense and how personnel is gonna be used. I'm fucking worried. Like I stay up at night thinking about that. Like, God damn it, we could see such and such here 5 Can we get some empty sets, man? Please, some 4 receiver sets, man. Like, oh my gosh, I worry about this shit so bad. If I see this same shit, I'm gonna lose my mind, man.
I'm gonna go fucking crazy, like that. Like
2 receivers, 2 tight ends, one of them in line, one of them offset.
It's my only concern, CB.
I'm so tired of that formation.
Yes.
I'm so tired of that damn formation, dog.
Fam, like you realize, look at our list, right? We did not include freshmen. We don't know what freshmen are gonna pop in the spring. We don't know which was coming in the fall. Absolutely. Oh no, you did. That's right. You brought in Georgia. Sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. But you are sporting the You Heard podcast shirt. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. That's a dope shirt. I love it. Yeah, man. Look, our receiver room is too talented to just play 3 guys the whole fucking season. Yep. You can't keep them happy all the time. And with the transfer portal, like, you have to be conscious. Like, you have to put something on tape, yo. We have to know what they are. If they can't ball, they can't ball. Cool. It makes it easier for us to be like, all right, man, you know what? It didn't work. Work somewhere else. Because sometimes things don't click, right? And that's fine. Like, I'm never gonna shit on somebody for leaving the program. You know what I'm saying? You know, wish you all the best. But if you don't put it on tape, and then he balls somewhere else, then that's on you, fam. Then that's on you because you couldn't get it out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, like, if he doesn't ever play, but he balls, but he doesn't ball here and he balls somewhere else, all right, cool, whatever. Sometimes settings, location, maybe the food wasn't right. Could have been any fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Got his heart broken, anything. Classes didn't, anything. But if we never know, then it's on you because you never gave him a snap. He can't get a snap against South Florida, Bethune-Cookman. You know what I'm saying? Like Florida when we're blowing them out by 30. What are we doing, fam? You know
you gotta put them out there to see what they can do. I mean, at least have some kind of, gauge to see where they're at. If you just don't put them out there at all, I mean, practice is one thing, but seeing actual live reps is a whole different ball game.
Exactly.
And they'll never be ready, man. They'll never be ready until. I think that's why Joe hates that whole it's too early, because then it's like, okay, well, if we don't play them at all as freshmen, then the thing when they're sophomores is going to be they don't have experience, and then if they don't see the field as sophomores, then they're juniors that have not touched the field. And so then I got to start worrying, why haven't you touched the field?
Exactly.
At that point.
At that point they're juniors at a different school.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or retro.
I'm on board. Like Polk said, you don't know what you have, right? Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but after we saw that run from CJ against what it was, Bethune-Cookman, I don't care who it was. Oof. When he hit that stutter step motion and dropped that dude's jock strap and change speeds mid stutter step, I'm sorry, but there would have had to be put the ball in his hands at least 4 times a game. At least 4 times a game. 2 runs, 2 passes. There has to be a chance, right? Let's run the sweep with Robbie and see if it pops. Let's throw JoJo the fade and see if it pops. Let's see what they can do.
So that was the thing the other night, Ben, with when Flo was on the live, and I wanted to ask him a question because he mentioned, shout out to Flo, our guy.
Shout out to the fan for the culture tomorrow night.
Videos, yes, for the culture tomorrow night. He mentioned in one of his videos that if CJ doesn't block or has an issue with blocking, he's not going to see the field. So my question is that the only aspect of playing on offense? If you can block, like you can't, okay, he's not a strong blocker. Can you not put him in the slot? Can you not have him block? Like, I mean, is there? That's
can you run a screen?
You watched the Bethune-Cookman game when he was in. They left him in on a pass pickup, on a blitz pickup, and he did a very good job picking up that blitz. Second off, Shannon Dawson often leaves that second tight end in on pass protection, so the running back should be flared out anyway. Because if not, then you've got a 2-route concept that's not going to work.
Terrible. You also have Cam Ward. You don't have a statue back there now. Of course, you don't want Cam Ward getting hit unnecessarily, but Cam Ward can move around. You know what I mean? He can give you some extra time.
So he doesn't become the running back that picks up the blitz, but he's your first check down. Then if you do get a blitz, you just use CJ different on third down. It's not that hard.
You gotta find a way to use his.
Yeah,
strengths.
you make him the out, right? So if you do get delayed blitz by the linebacker, CJ's no longer in to pick it up, but CJ runs that flare, pop to him. Now I got the ball in the open space of a man with Olympic speed. There's ways to use him, and if not, I guarantee you he could put his body in front of somebody long enough for Cam Ward to escape. I guarantee you he can.
Fact.
Yeah. To your point, Joe, what you were bringing up is maybe that was the focus last year because they had a statue back there, right? Like that needed 10 seconds as opposed to 8.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was just those 2 seconds would have been more crucial, motherfucker.
But if you watch a lot last year, Fletcher was flared out. That's why people were so upset, because on a lot of those plays, the running back is open in the flat, and the quarterback was not hitting them early. So in Shannon's offense, the running back is not really asked to be a tremendous asset when it comes to blitz pickup.
But even if that, my bad, Ben. Even if that is the ask, you know what I mean? Every player has a strength and a weakness, or every player has things that they do well and not so well. If you got tight end Cam McCormick blocking, fucking sometimes Jaleel Skinner maybe shouldn't be asked to block so much. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not the thing that he can do that well.
You're saying different players have different skill sets, and if you use them to that skill set, maybe crazy. You don't have to worry about what they can't do.
I'm co-signing Ben on that. That's crazy. Yeah, who knew? That's
what a concept.
Stevie, to look off in the sunset. Look at
It's almost as if Lance Guidry understands that concept, though, right? Because we didn't see Corey Flagg on 3rd and short.
Yeah, you saw him. You saw him. Yeah.
Right?
You went big.
You gotta know your personnel.
You mean they rotated the position?
They did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
This offense makes me mad. We do a whole show. I clipped this moment just to have the zoom in moment at the end. That's gonna be the thumbnail for the next show. Just the slow rotation off to the sunset.
You need a screenshot of that, and that's gonna be it for the next show.
Yeah. I wrote down the time. Dead ass. I wrote down the time to know when it happens.
Get that one.
Yeah. Look, man. It's frustrating, bro. Like, it's frustrating that's the standard. When we saw AJ Allen get blown up on a play, but then the next time AJ Allen got the ball, ran 60 yards for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. You're not gonna stop every rusher. Like, that's fucking impossible. That's not your request as a fucking running back isn't to be, let me block this 5-star defensive end coming in. It's just to chip them and then get behind them but those running backs never got used. Like, we left a lot of yards on the field not using them shits for whatever reason. But no, it can't be because you don't do this one thing so you'll never see the field. That's not football, fam.
And Dawson's concept is supposed to be you beat the blitz with the throw.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be Dawson's concept. So CJ is not into block on those plays. He is into flare out, so that if there is immediate pressure, you can beat the blitz with flaring it out to CJ. TVD just wasn't flaring it out. It's just like, no, but he's wearing a different color uniform. So how about
like him more. Yeah, let me throw it late over the field. Our guy Fantasy Football says I hear a lot of to see what they can do, but the coaches see these guys every day in practice, so they should know what they can do. I want to see more rotations too, but I got to default to the coaches. Yes,
I feel
we're not in the building. Go ahead.
I feel you. But let's say we're only seeing 3 receivers, right? We have to then question the production. We have to question the talent.
Development.
We have to question the teaching of the other receivers. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? If none of those guys can get on the field, then what's the issue?
There's gotta be something. Maybe
But
not
every time we
talent-wise,
saw
but
Brashard, every time we saw Horton, they made the most out of their opportunities. So I
Right.
can't even believe that.
Yeah.
Because Brashard made every touch last year mean something. Whether it's kick returning, punt returning, a jet sweep. Zay Horton was the epitome of we are going vertical on people last year.
Yep.
Those guys made the most out of their
He's
opportunities.
the proof of the rotation, right? We were at the game. We had the perfect. Me and Polk had the perfect fucking side of it. We saw him on the side. I was like, oh, and then look at that. They rotated one fucking guy. They took out Kobe Young and put in Zay Horton for a specific play, and what happened? Burned them for 60. What? Like, I'm not asking. Again, we're not asking take everybody out. Yo, fuck X, bench everybody and start out guys we've never seen before. No, that's stupid.
Meaningful reps in meaningful games.
And
also decoys. I'm not even asking you to throw the ball to these people, but I'm asking you to use Ray in motion as a decoy to freeze a linebacker, to freeze a safety, to give them a something extra to think about, to worry about.
Yeah,
use him as a decoy.
It's just called packaging, right? You have different packages. Maybe you have a lightning package, a warp speed package, some shit. It's just different packages, fam. That's it.
That's it.
I want my NASCAR package. I want my CJ, Nycar, Ray, and Robbie package.
Real quick, one thing that you might want to consider, like you said, no, we're not in the building. We don't know what's going on in the room.
Definitely.
Okay, maybe you consider, oh, well, this guy's not quite getting the playbook. Maybe he's not quite there yet. I don't know if I can put him out there to run this play because he's fucked up a few times in practice and I've had to correct him so many times. Or you got guys that, I mean, just maybe there's other reasons, maybe disciplinary reasons. We don't know about any of this stuff. You know, showed up late for practice, didn't make a meeting, missed a class, you know, all those types of things I think also factor in to why some guys don't see the field.
Yeah. Polk, I feel you. Those could be. Then again, the development of the coaches. What's going on? Why are these guys specifically not developing or getting what they're supposed to get, and these guys are? So we need to figure that out. Then, if that's the case, and motherfucker, if you're running an end around, Ray.
I was about to say, bro, we've all played with the dude that the coach had to go, all right, on this play, you're doing this. Yeah, he didn't know the game. He didn't understand nothing, but he ran a 4-3. So don't even say reverse because he don't know what that means. This is what we doing here. You're going to line up right there, bro. Run my way. I'm going to hand you the ball and go.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like
they did it with Kobe the first year, right? Kobe only ran 3 routes. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to run a bunch of packages and run every single play because it's not that serious. Like it's not every play. But again, next year X is gonna be gone after this year. Jacoby George is gonna be gone after this year. Then we're just gonna have a bunch of like, what the fuck we got now? Are we gonna have to go into the transfer portal and get some guys from other teams? Like at some point, the development has to happen here too, man. And
I think we're gonna see it this year, man.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's
just we have to.
Yeah,
the skill positions are different, right? Wide receivers like the question mark that we have. Development at running back, you can see the difference. You know what I'm saying? You saw that immediately with how much better Parrish and all those guys look. So just you know what I'm saying. All right, before we get about here, we got to do running back.
That coach gone though.
Yeah, I know, but we got one now. Matt Merritt. I'm a fan of that guy. I like.
He must prove himself. Coach Tim Harris is a dog.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, I learned something new.
Oh wow! Look at you.
Fans.
Okay.
About fans.
Old dogs can learn new tricks.
If the fans don't know or never heard of the coach, he shouldn't be hired. He's not a good coach.
Oh, 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. But they'll also tell you to hire Quentin Portis. They be like, Greg Cooper. I'm like, fam, is he coach? Like, what is wrong with y'all?
Yeah. I didn't know that was the thing. My bad.
Yeah.
The DB spot was open. People was in my DMs like Kelly Jennings. I was like, does he coach? I know he was good, but does he coach?
If you specifically have never heard of this coach, Miami should not hire him. 100%.
Damn. I'm be honest with y'all. None of us know a lot of these coaches.
No,
I know more of them during their playing days, to be honest. They be hiring somebody. I'd be like, I can play with him on Madden. I remember him.
Nobody knew Coach Guidry when he was hired. Son.
No.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. I didn't know who Coach Tim Harris is. I know people who local did because of the family, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And to me, one of the best running back coaches in the nation. But I wouldn't have told you that when he got hired because I didn't know that.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I never heard of D. I never heard of Coach D. Nick before he got hired.
Same.
I saw him play football. I didn't.
Guidry, fam.
Yeah.
Dawson. I didn't know much about Dawson. After the fact, I was like, all right, cool. You research him and all. I wasn't like, I'm not following West Virginia football on a daily. Like, I wasn't be like, yo, what's Houston up to nowadays?
You remember the names we got for OC last year? The names people throwing out.
None of them were him.
Gus Malzahn.
Names. Yeah.
What?
Son, we had Dan. We should have hired Dan Mullen. It should have been Dan Mullen. I remember them fucking shows.
Actually, like I was like, hey, Dan Mullen might be nice.
The lane.
I got roasted for that. Oh,
the lane stuff is crazy, but yeah.
The lane stuff. Yeah, Ken Dorsey's always
running back. So we fit. Joe, Joe's up. That was your 5, son.
Me?
I don't want to play this game.
Yeah, you up.
All right, full. So Mark Fletch is out. So we're excluding him. He's out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So number 1 for me, I'm going backwards. I'm sorry. Number 5 for me would be Trevante Citizen.
Okay.
I want to see him
because of the injury.
Like I think we all would love to see Trevante Citizen on the field, man. But again, we don't know how that injury is plaguing his mind. We don't know, what's going on with the injury, man. So hopefully we get to see him in the fall. And all these guys should have a chance. As Mark Fletcher's out, Jordan Lau, I don't think he'll be here. Is Jordan Lau here? He won't be here until the summer.
Fall.
None of the STA boys, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So that's a good opportunity.
No Ryan. So no Ryan Mack. No Jordan Lau. No chance. Frederic.
Right, so Trevante Citizen at 5. At 4, Chris Johnson. At 4. Definitely want to see him. I'm sorry. At 4, AJ Allen. I know what we got, AJ, man. I know what we got. I like AJ Allen. I think he's a problem.
Sweet feet.
But we know what we got. We know what we got with AJ. Number 3. Damn, I'm only doing a 4 then, because if I'm looking at
because the rest are freshmen. Yeah, you only got.
I only got 4. Okay, so at 4, Trevante Citizen. At 3, AJ Allen. At 2, Henry Parrish. We know what we got with Henry Parrish, man. That's the guy who's
reliable,
decent at everything. He's not great at any one thing. He's good at a lot of
solid.
You know what I mean? So
we got
that's the guy. I think that's the glue in that room. You know what I mean? And Chris Johnson, we just talked about him. I got to see CJ at 1, man. That's the guy I want to see in the backfield, and he's gonna get a lot of opportunity. You know what I mean? So
I like the way you went about this list, by the way. Like who you want to see the most and ranking them down. I like that.
Yeah, that's the. So especially in that room, that's what I want to see. So Chris Johnson at 1, man.
I realize I'm not doing freshmen either, so not on this list. All right, Poke, what you got?
I completely forgot Lyle wasn't there because I had him at 5, but he's not going to be there in spring. Yeah. So I got Hellcat at 5. I'd like to see what he can do. I think too many people underrate him.
Yes,
because the kid is super.
It's almost like running. It's almost running for 2,000 yards. Doesn't matter. Like, was it like 20,
people have not watched him, bro. People just have not watched him.
Yeah,
20-yard average per carry. That's trash. Like, what?
They haven't watched him.
That's high school. That's fucking high school, son. We don't
but it's still 20 yards a carry. Still 20 yards a carry.
Fuck all that.
Stop being the typical Canes fan, Joe.
Just said I don't know you, fam.
If I didn't see him, I don't know you. You need more people. All right, Poke, what you got?
At 4, I got Citizen. I really hope he jumps way up and stays healthy this fall, because that kid is built like an NFL running back right now. Right. It's ridiculous.
He looks like he walks. He looks like he walks around wearing pads.
Right.
Like that's just how he's built. Yeah.
He could be my other son.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. Son.
Hope just gave himself a compliment. Son. Like how?
I respect it. I 100% respect it. Said,
I mean, he's kind of like me. I mean, he's kind of like me.
I mean, we're talking about sport.
Anybody need me to take
we're talking about
my shirt off right now?
We're talking about muscle.
It's kind of just
don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
He got sandpaper hands. You know what I'm saying? It works. It works.
Just crazy. Oh, Paris. All right.
So three. I got CJ. That dude, he's has the everything there to be special.
Yeah.
At 2, I got AJ. I think he makes a big jump after what we saw him do last year.
Yep.
And at 1, I mean, heading into spring, it's Parrish for now, just because he's been the guy that's been there and doing it. Otherwise, it would have been Fletch if he wouldn't hurt. So,
okay. CB,
I got a question about this group after bingo. I got a question.
CB, you want me to go first? Because I know this is an emotionally tough for you.
CB ain't.
I know this isn't easy. This is a big ass room, son. You want me to go first?
No, I got it. All
right. Take your time.
At 5, I'm the only 5th available. Actually, no. I'll do something different at 5. Somebody who I would like to see get some more snaps. Who looked really good during the spring last year because he had to fill in. Walton.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say
he looked Terrell Walton.
Did Joe just walk off?
Did Joe just leave?
Joe said,
with the green screen, I can't tell if he's actually gone or
no, he's gone. No, he walked off. Also, is that a Crown Royal box?
Or if Joe got a Crown Royal chair.
Yeah.
That's the blackest chair I've ever seen in my life. That chair is sponsored by Crown Royal.
That'd be some shit.
That is the blackest
blanket,
chair.
Son. It's a blanket.
It's a Crown Royal blanket.
Life is a Crown Royal.
Is that more black?
Team.
Is that more black?
Do y'all have hold on. Do y'all have a Crown Royal like set?
It's one of her bottles.
She gonna put your ashes in a Crown Royal bag when you die.
For real.
She gonna have your ass in a.
This dude said Terrell walked. Hey, did you walk off?
Has she ever tried the Apple one? Has she tried the Apple one? The Apple Crown?
Had them all, son.
Apple's pretty dope.
She just got the blackberry one. That shit tastes like medicine. Tastes like Robitussin.
I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
Yes.
That's exactly what I thought when I saw it. It's like, that's going to taste like some coffee.
Yeah, blackberry. No, I'm out.
All right,
4. I can't.
You said Terrell Walden.
I did.
Okay.
He looked very good in the spring last year. He's definitely going to have to take some reps this year because Fletcher being out, and I would imagine they don't want to overload Citizen. So we will probably see him take some reps, and he ran hard. He's real shifty. I like him. Joe, leave me alone. At number 4, I got Trevante Citizen, who I would love to see higher up the list, but much like Arroyo, he has to prove it. Piggyback on what Polk said, coming out of high school, he had that Fletcher hype where it was like he has the NFL style body, skill set, strong legs, like massively powerful lower half. To where, if he can stay healthy, I think Citizen can be a dog. I think he's got that Don Chaney thing with the fan base at this point where it's like, bro, we just want to see you be good. Like, I don't even want to see 1,000 yards. I just want to see you be healthy. I just want to see you get a chance to showcase what you can do. At number 3, I got Henry Parrish. I got Henry Parrish Jr., who I feel like is our Swiss Army knife. He's our do-it-all back. He's our veteran. He's our pass protector, solid receiver out the backfield. We don't use him a lot there, but Ole Miss did, and I kind of hope that we do a little bit more. So that's our 3, right? At number 2, I've got A.J. Allen. I think A.J. Allen was a little bit underutilized last year. I'd like to see him in the read option a bit with Cam Ward this year. I think he'd be really nasty there. I think as a running back out the backfield, as a receiver, I think he needs to be used a bit more too. I like his shiftiness, man. I like his ability to make guys miss in a phone booth. He's got real good explosion too. After being shifty, he can make a move, put that foot in the ground, and then go. I just think AJ Allen has that skill set with more carries. I think he could be a really, really solid contributor. And at one, I got who could be my son because neither one of us are swole, and we both had locks, even though he cut his. So I don't know how I feel about that.
He did cut his.
Yeah, maybe all his power was in his hair. We don't know. But I got CJ at number one just because I believe CJ has Heisman potential. I think he has what you look for when you say best player or most exciting player in the country. When you remember guys like Kenyon Barner and DeAnthony Thomas, that ability to have that incredible balance with the speed, that ability to bend at full speed. And I think he's special, man. I think with the ball in his hands, he is special. He could be our DeAnthony Thomas. He could be our Dexter McClutchin. He could be our Percy Harvin. You know what I'm saying? Like I see that. I see Noel Devine when I see him. I see those kind of guys. I see weapon, man. And I just think if we could utilize him the right way, that's a guy that could be in the argument for best player in the country. You know what I'm saying? Screens out the backfield. You know, I see Greg Cooper screens when I see him. I see him being that kind of offensive weapon that when on the field just creates a problem. Old school Joe McKnight at USC style. Just get him the ball in space and let him work. I just think he's that kind of guy. He's 20 touches no matter how you get him. 10 rushes, 5 catches, 5 returns. You know, however, but he's the guy that can be a game changer. There is not another Chris Johnson on this roster. There ain't Chris Johnsons on everybody's roster, period. He has real Olympic speed.
Facts. No, you're right.
Yeah.
See, that's a hell of a pitch. I was like, damn, let's do stump it for him. All right, I respect it.
Hey man, that's my guy, dog. That's my guy.
Right, so
I don't even make videos, and I made a video for him. I don't even do that.
I did not include Terrell Walden in my top 5. I'll respect Terrell Walden
because you sleep. No, I don't know.
Wish him nothing but the best. Wish him nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? He did do his thing last year. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? I did put Chris Humphrey at 5, Parrish at 4. Don't really need to see Parrish in spring. We know what you get from him. I'm cool. I did go. This made Joe, your list kind of made me switch mine up. I ranked it as far as in spring. I try to keep seeing Sweet Feet do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I think through the special, I've been on the AJ Allen, you know what I'm saying, fan base since last year, so that's not going to change. I put CJ 2-4 as my number 2. I need to see him get more snaps. I put Citizen as my number 1 because he's who I want to see the most. He's who I think can elevate this room to the highest level possible. You put the possibilities of Citizen and Fletcher. You have 2 bruisers, you know what I'm saying? And then you put in the two guys behind them, CJ 2-4 and AJ. And then you have O'Reliable and Parrish. That is a depth that I don't know when we've had something like that. It's been multiple decades since we've had that level of depth. When you have variety of skill sets with that, man. So it's a very easy list for me. So obviously the one not making the graphic, I apologize to Terrell Walden when I dropped this after the show, is Terrell Walden, because our top 5s are basically the same. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we include the freshmen if we want to. Only 2 of us have Chris Humphrey, so we'll just go with the top 4, which will be Citizen, CJ 2-4, AJ Allen, Henry Parrish going into spring.
Just know this graphic will be in protest from the second it airs. I will be protesting this graphic with the full might of me. It looks like, because there's nobody else. It's just me. It's just me.
Government.
When you get the strike from YouTube, just know it was me that said this is inappropriate content. when Twitter says someone has reported this tweet, just know it is from me. I'm gonna do it from the You Heard page.
You run.
I'm reporting myself. Yeah.
I have a
I threw him in there to have a and no disrespect to him. I threw him in there just to have a fifth because I think he'll have to take some snaps. I forgot about Hellcat. He may not, because of Hellcat. It's a great opportunity for Hellcat to take those snaps. Why not, right?
Yes.
Especially because are we still hearing the rumor about Hellcat that he might play a little bit of?
Corner? No.
Yes,
No, not anymore, right?
Nah.
No, that's shut down now. Yeah,
I have a quick prediction for
CB
this
Computer's
room.
gonna have. It might, son.
It does.
Hoodie Davis and
probably
CB's
does.
glitch gonna have
It
Lulu
does.
on
It
it.
could. Don't think it can't.
If
It
it's
does.
top 5, it's going to. If
got-
it's the top 5, yeah.
It's fucking
okay.
got Michael Van Buren on it too, because I ain't letting that go either.
Definitely a possibility. Listen, I think in the running back
All right, what's up?
room, one of these guys we named is
No.
not going to be here after the spring.
No,
No, I don't think so either.
Facts.
CB, don't leave. Son.
CB has left the chat. CB has left the chat. Rocky in the building, man. Yeah, we got 89 people in the building rocking with us, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so
Please
much.
hit that
But
like.
yeah, there's only
like and subscribe. I guarantee you, like 80% of y'all watching right now are not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button.
Please do.
hit that
Smash that
subscribe
like.
button, man. Hey, man, look, I think you're right. Oh, hold on, wait a second now.
Oh.
Bad signal. Somebody check.
CB
Somebody
on the
check.
phone. He can't even.
Somebody
We
check.
got you, CB. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, CB check. Oh, this is the worst situation for CB right here. CB's like, I can't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to, CB got that shirt rocking. What is that, CB? What you got cooking over there?
This is Demon
Sure.
Slayer. This is how I feel about my life
Nice.
right now. It's just been a week, bro. It's just been a week. This is gonna. You know what though? Remember we talked about beforehand who that graphic might be?
Nah, we don't. There's not one. I
Yeah.
don't see one.
Oh, Rocky, come on, man. Out here.
He might
What you
be
doing,
talking
Rocky?
about
As if my blood pressure ain't high enough, Rocky.
He might be talking about the joint from
Man, I want to
yesterday.
see the same coaching. Okay. Man, I want to see the same coaching staff we saw against A&M, confident, in sync, and unbothered. That energy rubbed off. That's why I made a shirt for it. Yeah, 100%. End this shit right now. YouHeardPodcast.com. Y'all go with the list? So our
No,
five
sir.
receivers, basically the same.
You're not good with the list.
Now, actually, it is. I don't know why would you do it like that. Why would you could just stretch the shirt out and now rub your
got very
belly on
sexual.
camera, son. That got
got
very
very
weird. I don't know what's going
For
on
the
there.
female audience, sales just went through the roof.
Well, dude,
All pits.
Now,
no
there is a
poodles,
debate
baby.
now.
I'm glad you
there
said that
is a
while we
debate.
weren't looking at a different version of you.
Yeah, exactly, for real.
It wouldn't have. It would have hit different.
Now, Rocky, you can't say bad signal. You can't say bad signal while we live and us not think. that
Yeah, we
something's about to
jumping.
pop off.
Fam, recruiting is my life now. This is my life now. I don't sleep.
Yeah, it is an homage into 80s cartoon because we're all from the 80s except for Poke. I know y'all 80s, right? Y'all 80s.
No,
That's
90s,
the
baby.
No.
Man. Raised in the 80s, dog.
90s,
CB raised in the 90s.
You were still
90s,
Yeah.
baby. I was born in 90, in
Yeah, man.
1990. You know what I'm saying? In Jamaica, Queens.
fact.
Yeah.
Now we do have the debate of receivers real quick. I know Poke got to jump off. Between Shimmy and Ray Ray as the top 5. Because Shimmy's not on everybody. Actually, no, Shimmy's on 3 top 5. So no, that's the list. And I put
Yeah,
Robbie in
Shimmy's
there.
on
So,
there.
so the list is Jacoby George, Horton, Shimmy, and Ray Ray. That's our 5. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm good with
I
that.
got
Subject to change, obviously, because I think we all struggle with the Ray Robbie thing.
No, this is our pre-spring one. After spring, we're gonna revisit this whole shit because you know what I'm saying we're all gonna be at spring game. Shout out to Canes Wear. We're gonna be in the building with all your favorite content creators. We're gonna be in the building, man. Into the Canes verse. There's gonna be some.
I'm gonna be in a full
surprises, man.
Batman suit.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Our guy Shelton's gonna be in the building. Bunch of surprises, man. Family gonna be there. Yeah, man. Hey, look, you heard podcast.com. Grab the shirts that me and Joe rocking, that Poke's rocking. CB will eventually get on board, get a motherfucking shirt. We're cooking something up for him. A charcoal versus cherries or something. You know what I'm saying? We need a CB specific shirt. But
It's gotta be
go
chips.
support the pod, man. I know. Eventually we'll get it. Hey man, appreciate y'all so much, man.
I just got the
And,
idea.
we up out of here, man. I know. Did you? Good. Talk about it after.
Appreciate everybody.
We don't
in the
give nothing
chat,
away
man.
for free.
Appreciate y'all joining
I
us.
appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. You heard podcast, man. You heard podcast.com. We up out of here. Peace.